What up, y'all? It's Elijah Boy. Let me talk to y'all. Now, I mentioned yesterday in my SmackDown review, by the time y'all watching this, Survivor Series has happened. One thing I want to bring up is a lot of people online have been hating Jey Uso lately. And it's crazy because when he go out in front of a live crowd, a lot of cheers, a lot of yeets, just me, Oos, during the entrances and stuff like that. A lot of people, the hate really started at the Royal Rumble this year when Jay unexpectedly won the Rumble, which is crazy because for years people always want unpredictability in the Royal Rumble. Like nobody would have guessed Jay was going to eliminate Cena in his last year and all that other stuff. But one thing about the Rumble is crazy because when was the last time we really didn't expect whoever we were going to expect to win the Rumble? Like we all had a pick. For the last 2 years, we was like, it has to be Cody or Punk. And we got Cody 2 years in a row. I mean, the last time I think somebody unpredictable predicted whatever the word is, won the Rumble, it was like, Drew McIntyre, I think was the last unexpected pick. I don't know. But it's crazy because Jay has, if you really want to be real with y'all selves, and this is not really up for debate in my opinion, but y'all can disagree with me. Jay Uso is the real star of the bloodline, like the OG bloodline. If you really look back on it, granted, yes, it was centered around Roman Reigns and protecting his title reign, his tribal chief title, but Jay was like the most intriguing person in that whole group when you really look back on it. Like he was the first member of it, and he was the right hand man, main event Jay. He had so much development. He was very angry, usually unstable, didn't really know what he was gonna do, and I mean, everybody played their role good in the bloodline thing. But Jay really was the one we were all looking at the most, if you really look back on it. And then when he was the first one to leave the group officially, I know technically Jimmy left first. He betrayed Roman, and then Jay followed suit. But then Jimmy went back, and Jay stayed out. So Jay ended up becoming a single star, won the if my memory, yeah, Intercontinental Championship, and then he became world champion. And it's weird because he got so much hate online, and Triple H and WWE, they always told the creative team, like, don't let the online hate think or something, or don't think about the online hate. And I don't know if they have this mentality because they are from a different generation where online versus real life are two different atmospheres. You could say whatever you want online, but in real life, you're gonna react different. You know what I mean? Like if I saw, let's say, I'm gonna use this as an example. Let's say I couldn't stand. I'm trying to use a good example that makes sense. For example, I can't stand Solo Sikoa. We're gonna use him. I mean, I don't really hate him. I'm just using him as an example. But if on his line, I could be like, man, forget Solo Sikoa, man. He a cheater. He this, that, and that. He be using people and stuff. But if I saw Solo in real life, I'd be like, yo, that's Solo Sikoa. You know what I mean? So with Jey Uso, it's like a weird like thing because every time he wins, they said the dislike bars be higher than the like bars. Like online hate versus real life is very different. And I feel like it would have been a different story if like every time Jay came out, y'all booed him or y'all didn't eat. But problem is y'all keep eating and y'all keep cheering them on. So WWE is gonna push them. They go by what's going on in front of them, really. Like we want Cody chance. That's real life. And online, they were cheering them on online. Most people were. So if and plus they go by merchandise sales, they're going to follow the money. That's essentially how this new ownership works. They're always going to follow the money, even if it costs us more. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example. Now, there are people who feel Jey Uso needs to either get out of the spotlight for whatever reason, or he should turn heel. I don't know if a heel turn would work right now because he's very loved, but like, would it kill his momentum? Because there have been a lot of wrestlers who were like, oh, they should turn heel. And then when they do, it's like they become stagnant or it just feels damage done. I don't know if at this stage a heel turn for him would work. I could be wrong. I don't know what could happen, but um, I just don't get the hate per se. I mean, I get he's not the most technically sound wrestler in the world, but he had a personality that got over with the crowd. He adheres himself to the crowd. The Samoan wrestling style is pretty standard, kick, super kick, hip attack, whatever slam I could think of, you know what I mean? But it's a weird. So y'all need to let me know down in the comments below your honest opinion on Jey Uso. Do you feel WWE should just ignore the online people and focus on how the real life crowd reacts? Or should they listen to a mixture of both? Or should they just follow people online? Y'all let me know down in the comments below.